trying to get it through there, you know, it takes a
If
while.
I go 2 days without wearing my earrings, I practically have to re-pierce them.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't wear I wear my earrings for competition, basically, that's it. I'll probably wear earrings unless, and now my loved one's like re-piercing it every single time.
Yeah.
And then it gets mad.
Yeah, it's really
I
sore.
don't know, mine's always been that way.
Like, this one has, I'm gonna say it probably has scar tissue, but I'm really.
Well, yeah, I got a knot in there.
Yeah, this one's not like that, but yeah.
And one of mine isn't straight, it's kind of angled,
Yep.
which makes it even harder to get your earring in.
That's probably because we all went the old fashioned way, huh?
Yeah.
With the potato.
No, I didn't do
that.
I did those things.
That's what I'm, and the sewing machine needle, she was trying to take the whole needle through.
So what was the deal with the potato peel?
Well, no, you put a potato behind the earring.
Yeah.
You had something to hook into, basically.
Yeah.
I can't remember, it was a novelty place that I went to at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Well, it was Claire's.
Oh, no, this was like, it had all kinds of.
Then and now or something at Metro North is where.
It was
my
Metro,
girls-
it was Metro North, but it was.
I took you when you were, what, 13? And I didn't get mine done until I was
So it was like,
30. I mean, I was,
I can't remember what it's called now.
I
But
went
it
to
had all
all
kinds of
time.
stuff in it, adult stuff, kid stuff.
and then I finally did.
It doesn't matter.
yeah,
Ear keeps plugging up.
yeah, I went with Brimley when she got hers done. It's fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So easy.
Oh, yeah, it's so quick. I don't even remember where I got mine done.
Oh, God.
I know, I think I was probably 30 before I got mine done. It was after you got yours done, I know that. And then I got the second one. Oh, yeah, when you got it.
We did get the second one then with that. But I don't know what that.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was in a store, actual store, it wasn't a little kiosk or anything. It was at the mall, I'm sure. That's what I was thinking. You would have, oh, maybe. He's calling from all this.
Okay, we have to do the Chrissy lunge and the slant lunge and the hinge today.
For what?
Why?
Is this more brain work?
No.
Not to stand up,
Yes.
to do a lunch?
Yes. Yeah, it's really kind of. Right, so I don't know if you noticed, I posted this, blue challenge.
Oh, I seen that. I said, well, no, maybe that for the day, I mean, the nighttime classes.
What is it, a food show? Glute. Oh, glute, I'm sorry,
Blue challenge,
Okay.
right? So Tuesday and Thursday, we're gonna do this. Make better views.
I don't know.
Bring it on, right?
I don't know.
So we have to loosen up just a little bit. So a little side lunge. Oh my goodness, guys.
Oh, yes.
I was like, going, oh, wait a minute. That was from yesterday, drumming class, right? And 4, and 3, 2, last one, because if we have better booties, our knees don't hurt so bad. Most of it's not hurt so bad. So the first one we're gonna do is a curtsy lunge. My right foot's in front. So if I take my left foot back and across, and then split my weight. Stand tall, up, ready, we're gonna do 10. So we drop, lift, so we can do a little ballet music if you like. Right? So make sure your shoulders are squared up so you're really, truly twisted. 8. And 9, go on. And we're going to switch. So again, make sure the foot goes back, back and across. Split your weight, right, and low. Switch your toes. I actually feel my hips stretch on this one. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just right. You must and come up. So some of them are not doing. There's 2 because you have to be on the floor and you have to do lifts and stuff. The next one we're going to do is called a slide lunge. One goes in front, one goes in back. Normally we talk about staying here. We're actually coming here. We're going to do the lunge from here. So I'm pitched way forward. Ready? Lower back knee. Down, squeeze. You should feel the front glute, right? This is your hinge point. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Oh, I swear. Evidently it's working. Again, better booties, better booties. It's all worth it. There's your lunge, there's your slant. Ready? And back knee. To the floor, towards the floor. 2. Squeeze your everything. Yeah, it doesn't take long to figure that one out, does it? Nice. Couple more. Last one. Nice. When you come up, we know what's been working. We have one more. I'm only doing one set of each today. Right? Today. So, when I take one leg back, it's called the kickstand leg, like on the bike. Right? Squeeze your inner thighs. We're going to clench glutes hands. We're just going to come over. Hinge at your hips. And come right back up. We have in. 3. Stand up. Make sure when you're coming up, you push the hips forward. Use the backside. Abs in. Nice, and switch. Again, my thighs are pulled together. There's no daylight. Right? Keep going back. Clench. Abs ready. So my knees actually never change position. So I'm not bending and straightening. It's all in my hips. It's like you have to go pee. Right? And you're pulling everything in. Can you feel the difference in the strength? One might be a little stronger than the other. You're on. Last one. Nice. If you felt unstable, a couple things could have been happening. That, or you're in alignment. Right? So if you have a little wider stance, yeah, you have a broad base, but if you're going balance beam, but your glutes should be awake. So that's the glute challenge. There's 3 moves. We're going to do it every Tuesday and Thursday. So like I slid that in Tuesday and Thursday. We'll probably just do a single set like we did today on Thursday, but next week we'll level it out. Yay. So our booties will put crying down the backside of the leg. Your right, weights in your left hand. So side lunge, right? That's easy enough. Side with the reach in there, looking good. Abs are in. we did those lunges week before last. I was so flipping through, I'm like, why are we so sore with the legs? Evidently, we've been working everything but our legs. One more. One more. Yeah, switch. Ready? Side lunge. Feet are forward. Booty kicks back. Nine, one. And grab a drink, rest for a second. And then you should like have a little heat going down. So because your mom and I talked about it, I'm gonna tell you later. Evidently, there's a TikTok challenge where you kick in a person's front door. And they're not coming inside evidently, so if you shoot them, you get charged with murder. Even though you're fearing for your life because someone's kicking in the front door. There's a case in, what did I say, Virginia?
So they're not robbing people, they're just doing it for fun?
It's Virginia or Indiana. Indiana's where it kind of all like, there's a lot of cases like this, but in Virginia, I think. Where the guy shot a kid,
Yeah.
a teenager, because they think it's fun to kick in people's front door. And I'm thinking,
That's not right. But the guy got charged for murder because the kid wasn't on the inside of the house. He's on the property. I know.
yeah,
That doesn't count.
it really doesn't count. I don't know how this all works. Right, well, that's what kids would do. Yeah. You go, yeah, I mean, if they come to our house and do something dumb like that, they're going to end up getting shot.
Absolutely.
I mean, like,
They can't even play the ding dong witch anymore with that.
No, it's not.
and officially, that's not illegal, but my understanding is if they're disrupting property, first of all, by trying to kick in the door. But it's a felony. And I'm like, well, how is it not okay?
So they're just doing that and running. Taking the door
Yeah,
and running.
they're literally, I mean, there was one lady, I was listening to 98 with one Dana and whatever. Yeah, yesterday, and they were talking about it. And actually, the earlier group was talking about it as well. Yeah.
Ding parts down.
And, but yeah, they were talking about it yesterday, and, yeah, it's kind of scary. I was like, well, part of this is making sense.
Because any of those things they do make any sense.
Right.
Right. We never do.
All right, so we're gonna kind of do a variation of what we just did. We're gonna side lunge, rotate, pull the elbow. Side lunge, my foot just got cramp in it, what the heck? Yeah, it said, see girl, you don't work in that one. Down, rotate, down, rotate. So I'm pushing my left hip back through the elbow as well. 2 more. Last one. We're going to switch, ready? Down, rotate through. Down, rotate. Down, rotate, pull your abs up and in. Nice flat mat. One more, please. Rest for a second. I know. So yeah, it's it's scary because someone's willing to come try to bust your door in. There was a lady talking She said she was in her front room, shades were open, lights were on, TV was on. I mean, obviously somebody was at home, and they still started doing it. I mean, first of all, that's terrifying to have someone like doing that much physical damage. That you're thinking, oh my God, what happens if they get in?
What city was it? Or where is it starting? Did you hear?
Well, Indiana was kind of like where it's blossoming the most, but it's like,
Oh, I'm sure, okay.
they were shocked how much it's already spread.
It was in Virginia when it first started.
So, yeah, well, Virginia's where they actually have shot and killed some of the guys. But yeah,
Just like that. Crazy.
yeah. So only one way. My right foot's forward, my left foot's back, and they're on their own railroad track rail. Make sure you're not on the balance beam. Toes are forward. Tuck your tush. Weights in your left hand. Oh, all the things. Perfect. Other hand goes behind. We're going to hinge, keeping your legs straight. So you already feel step working, right? We're just going to swing the weight. Swing the weight. Swing the weight. But you can feel all the stuff having to work to stabilize so you don't fall over. Like that, you don't fall over. Can you feel the back of your front leg? Can you feel your toes?
Yeah, my toes for sure.
My toes that hurt if we're doing it on.
Yep. You have 3 more. 2 more. Last one. When you come up, yeah. And your toes. You do it.
And my toes that work.
All right, so switch your feet, switch the weight to your right hand. And again, make sure everything's lined up first. And I'm not locking my knees out, they're just soft. And I'm squeezing my glutes as I hinge forward. Ready to move forward. And let that weight just go. You gotta keep your hands tight. One more. All right, I'm light, total light. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I usually do this with 2 weights, but I find it a little more challenging with 1.
You can imagine.
2 weights is more of a counterbalance.
Oh, one in each hand.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So then it's like, oh, that's not so bad, but when I do 1 weight, I'm like,
Well, you're balancing.
so everything has to higher just a little bit more. So I'm trying to be nice and give you a moment. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's weird, doing it this way. My body was constantly like this, trying to stay this one. I was just.
Are you right handed though?
Oh, no, it's just, yeah, it's hands, right?
Yes, it's the leg weakness.
I was knee.
Well, it's the leg weakness in general, that's, hence the reason we switch sides. That's why I said, can you feel the difference in your legs when you're doing that? Because one side's like, oh, psh. And the other side's like, wait a minute, gotta work a little more, right?
I always thought my left was weaker than my right. I can't. But it feels stronger.
All right, so we're gonna do both legs. And you're like, maybe we need this chair out for a reason.
Yeah, I think I hold my weights up.
It's to hold the legs, I guess, not those.
So we didn't have to do the other side. So. We're gonna do a shoulder press and stand up. I know, now it's exciting. So make sure your knees don't fall off to the side. Engage everything by your shoulder press. There's 1, stand up. Ooh. Sit down. Shoulder press, I know you have to kind of readjust, now I can feel my movements. You only have to do the one shoulder press, Pam's doing extra. Stand up and sit down. Shoulder press. Squeeze your butt and sit down. Shoulder press. So you get a little rest. Oh, very little, right? Up. And up. Shoulder. We have one more round. And total relax. I asked him, are we done yet?
We don't even think that one right after listen.
Yeah. Oh. So, arms under a chair and we lean back. The arms hang. Lean in. So I'm thinking about my shoulder blades coming together, just slightly, so I can feel that my arms on the chair. I don't want my arms to leave the chair as I did my elbow, right? I said, bro. We have that. So you should be able to feel your chest as well. And two. We're gonna go right into the next one. Bring your hands, touch the weight, and come all the way down. So I'm trying to take the weights away from my chest. I don't want to bring them here. It's not a bicep curl. It is a chest lift. Yeah, it's tight. You're just like, I've already been doing this crap. Go one more. And rest. I feel like I haven't done this for like weeks, and I know.
Why is it so hard today?
I'm stacking it differently. Like I'm just stacking it differently.
Evidently.
Because we started off
Keep doing it.
lower body, so things already like talking before you even get upstairs. So your core's already been working because you have to stabilize them downstairs. And normally we do that work before I do anything.
Ooh.
And I haven't done really any back work. Yay. That is gonna change. So I'm gonna have you stay in the chair. We're just gonna hinge. I want you to actually touch the chair with the weight. So it's gonna go from your calf to the side of the chair. Once we do so many of those, we're gonna leave it on the chair and do kickbacks. I just got the people I really wanna do things.
She's innocent, right?
We love these, right?
So instead of covering, lift your arms down, drop your shoulder blades. So the torso doesn't really change, we're just hinging forward at our hips. The arms will just go forward. Pull your knee in, ready? Touch the chair, right? Touch the chair. Breathe. If you can feel your shoulder blades come together. It's not a big bend for the elbow, it's a little baby bend for the elbow. Hold the next one. Now, straighten your arms. Reach for the chair. Back of the chair. Back of the chair. 6, 7, 8, 9. Just one more. And you get to rest. So I've been thinking about this when we stand up and do that. Sometimes what happens is that elbow gets body level instead of staying above body level. And here you're already there, like you're touching the chair. And then when you kick back, it's in the better position, so you feel it more. And that's what we want, right? We want to feel it more. Everybody's not agreeing very fast. All right, so the boot is in the front of the chair, again, we're going back. The weights are at your sternum and they're together. Pull your navel in. Now lift your chest, boom. We're gonna push straight to the ceiling, ready? And push up, push up, push up, push up. Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, leave them up. Take them right above your head. So if I pull my chin down, ready? Triceps. Down, press up, down, press up. Can you put the abs a little more now? And your triceps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And bring it all the way down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In for triceps.
It's almost hard as trying to read it. Those steps last
I'm just gonna say you had an off day yesterday.
night.
I can't even remember the move we were trying to do in chair class. I just, okay, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. It was entertaining yesterday. Like, I realized how much I have to look at before and above instead of habit.
Yeah.
Because, oh my goodness. What were we doing? It was,
In the chair,
yeah.
you were going
Oh, that's
the
right.
beat step here, and then you were doing this up here.
So we did slow, tempo, right? The arms though were like up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Up,
Yeah,
down.
that's kind of,
Yeah, these are going fast, these were going slow, and these were going straight up, those were going down, and Ray's going, what the hell? What's she doing?
It was quite entertaining. You should have been here. It was
some
great.
things are like that.
Mine
was can't,
But yeah,
for the most part, we do pretty good.
yes, actually,
You know, it's about give yourself some grace.
yesterday was just not the day.
No, God, I was tired when I came in here last night. It was more brain work.
That's our little wedding couple that came in after we left. Yeah, I haven't seen them for 3 weeks and they didn't practice. So it was like doing the same lesson all over again. I'm like, okay, so you either practice or we keep doing the same lesson every single time. We have choices. That's a lot of money to waste. To do the same lesson. So, yeah. Just gonna hold on to the weights. So I'm going to cave in, right? Roll down and roll straight back. Cave in and come up. You should be feeling so still. Try to not let your feet come up because that would be a challenge, right? So really let your belly. Oh, I feel this. Let's get tired. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. But it's really good for your range of motion and that low back and your core muscles. So, okay. Just for a second. It was definitely entertaining yesterday. And it wasn't just you. There were several.
I just moved right on me and tried to figure out what she's doing. Keep moving. She won't know this.
Oh, I noticed. In fact, I think yesterday I actually closed my eyes. I was like, oh, no.
Yes, she did.
It's like, just keep moving, close your eyes. I'm sure they're doing something out there. All right, so next I'll push the weights. So I'm letting my arms hang, I can feel my shoulder blades separate, it's like the abs are in. I'm going to push out to the side, I am not trying to get parallel to the floor at all. I want to go just enough where I can feel it and bring it down. Squeeze your back. Can you feel your mid to upper back between your blades? So straight arms, straight arms, bring it down. Straight arms. Shoulder blades retract together. Pull your abs in. One more. Last one. And rest. Those muscles get really weak on us, and then we end up working our traps way too much. And we can start using those mid-trap muscles more. Our neck will fire up as bad. Especially now that you're doing, I'm gonna call more labor intense work, right? Holding things, like your upper traps will fire up. So really think about those shoulder blades kind of retracting and pulling down all the time. So your mid back's doing more the way you relax versus, yeah. You're like, oh, look, we don't have to have weights in our hands. You're like, you know, but I want you to slide your heel down. I want you to reach for the weights. We're just touching them, we're not picking them up. Right? Let your back stretch. We're just going to take our booty out of the chair, straighten the legs, oh my gosh, and sit right back down. Stand up and sit down. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. Think about your inner thighs pulling together the whole time. Squeeze up, sit down, squeeze up, sit down, two more. Up, down, last one. And come on. Wasn't that a dumb move? Yeah. But you should be feeling some leg stops. I'm trying to move slower. I don't think I missed anything, actually. Biceps, triceps, chest, back, core, legs, glutes. Like, you work everything at least one time through. Actually, multiple times through, that's okay. And roughly 33 minutes, and I'm giving you some pretty good sized breaks, because if not, we would be doing some of this stuff. My left foot's going, or my right foot's going to stay up, my left foot slides underneath. I'm not standing all the way up. It's like I'm getting ready to run. I want you to run, and sit right back down. Run. You can feel the clinch downstairs. And if your legs work together, your knees won't bark. Do you like that? One more. Switch. Ready? And run. To drive your left elbow back. Two. Last one. Your quads should be like, okay. Those are your low end of your lunges and squats that we don't get to. Like that we don't get to? Yeah. Sorry, guys. But getting where we can bring and stand up. But you can feel your legs. And it's not that we've done 5,000 squats. We've just done the low end of the squats and lunges. Go ahead and grab your drink. Put your hands in the chair. My left hip can feel are stacked, I don't want them behind or in front, just right over the top. My right foot is gonna go back, I'm gonna bend the knee. I'm going to rotate up and come right back down. So the big thing for me is, I don't want my leg doing weird stuff, I want it to go straight back. So when you come up, you should feel the base of your glute. Like here. That's what I'm shooting for. If you don't, that means your legs feel weird stuff, right? Make sure you're in your heel of your standing foot. 2 more. Last one. We're gonna switch legs. Get in the right heel. Ready? Press up and through. Pull your abs in. One more. And stand up. With the roll, get right, because you might get a little lightheaded from being bent over. But you definitely know where the base of your glutes are, at the top of your hamstrings. We're gonna do something similar for the same area. We're gonna use the floor as resistance. So again, I'm sitting in my left heel, so I can definitely pick up my foot, my knees bent. I'm gonna put my right foot on the floor, I'm gonna push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. So I'm really driving that foot. 5, pull, 6, pull. I can feel my standing leg a lot. Let's do one more. Switch. Sit in your right heel, make sure you're in the heel. Ready? And push, pull. Push, pull. Pull your abs. Eight. Just 2 more, then we're stretching, I promise. 9, 1 more, going right into elephant walks. Straighten your legs, then straighten. Pull your ankle in. And 4, 3, 2, last one. And pull up. Lift, roll, get right. So my left hand on the chair, right leg's in the chair. Right leg, left arm, or vice versa. So whatever's hands holding for the other leg up. So switch your legs.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna take that leg over now to the back of the chair. So you're gonna feel the outside of your hip, right? With the knee. Just touch the chair. Relax the outside of your hip. Straighten your leg. Come up, I'm gonna switch. They have to switch sides on the chair. So, hand is next to the chair, hold on to it, opposite leg, and it goes to the back corner of the chair, right? Knee is bent, and we're just gonna reach down and touch the chair. Oh my goodness. So you should feel like your hip area. Now straighten the leg. Now there's your hamstring. Woo, yes, there's your hamstring. So if it's your right leg in the chair, can you pull your left hip back? Or vice versa? Can you feel the outside of that hip now?
Yeah.
And come up.
Oh, goodness.
I get stuck in the chair.
That's me.
Really need to feel, it should have loosened a few things up though, right? So I'm touching the chair, and I want to lift my chest up and away from the chair. I don't want to lean back, right? So lift up, and then look up, and you're gonna feel your abdominals. First of all, you got to take your hands, thumbs out, and pull your shoulder blades together. Open up your chest. We're going to take your hands to the front, palms face the chair, feet in. Spread your shoulder blades. Now we're going to slide down the back of the chair, pulling your hips away. Soft knees. Feel your back stretch. Hands go on the back of the top of the back of the chair. Push yourself up. Ah, I don't know this. And no one died. You may have a little bit of heat just from trying to look the world. Yes. Okay. Yay, good team. Yeah.
Well, I got a text from somebody from LinkedIn
Yep.
that seen my excellent resume and is here to offer me a good job, so.
I know.